good news and bad news is we have been recording this whole time, but we haven't been streaming. Now we're streaming. What? I forgot to hit the button. That was good practice.
I wonder the FCC didn't shut us down.
Now we're back live. Okay, here we are. We're live now.
Oh, wait.
Right,
Live. This one might be 3D printed. But I'm actually not sure if that's the right pack of parts or not.
Where's my Slack at? Where's my Slack at?
I think that's the shim.
Yeah. Now we're rocking and rolling.
What's that?
I posted to Slack, so now
Apparently this isn't the pack with the parts I need.
too many packs from
Look at this little pack in the kit. Fewer as I move along.
I'm going to switch to logo on the top.
Hey, this might be what I'm looking for. Looks like a shim. Maybe. In fact, I think it is.
Looks shimmy enough.
Shimmy.
So this is pretty much a rinse and repeat 3 times, right?
More or less. At least on these. Well, different wiring though. This had 3 wires in it. I think the others have 1 or 2, so it should be easier.
Nice.
Just push them through pretty easy, hopefully. What have we got here?
Can you paste that on Slack or something, or grab it? That link to that build, or is it a website?
It's a website.
I can pull it up. We can.
Yeah, if you just go to See Me CNC.
Yeah, switch off here. Go back. So
So SEEMECNC.com. And if you go under Documents, under Support, Support on the far right, and then Docs and Guides, and then you'll see the Raw Stock Max V4 right there. And then it's the build guide right there in the middle, not that one. That one. There are other related guides. If you scroll down a little bit, it tells you about the guide to build, like this, the SE300 was a separate guide.
Okay.
Right there. You see where it says SE300 build guide.
Yep.
And the carriage assembly, those 2 were separate. But the rest of it, and we're on step 79? 70? Wait,
okay.
some in the 70s.
All right, let me switch back here.
Yeah,
Where's the desktop?
we skipped a few. We should be on 75, I think. Yeah, 75 is the shim. Tighten down the 4 button heads, cap screws, make sure the bolts are tightened down. Get one of the small shims from the pack and place it on the bracket as shown in pick 3, which I've done. But again, these are not 3D printed like the photo shows, they're actually injection molded. So instead of ABS or anything, looks like they're nylon probably. A little bit flexible too, which is nice. Not as brittle maybe as 3D printed part might end up being.
Okay, so here is the build site, and you're on
Now I get to pull these through a little bit more even. Get rid of all the slack.
let's see,
Oh man.
okay. 76.
What do you think? That look pretty reasonable? That's not quite as tight as the. You see the. You're looking at the bill guide there. Just click on that second pick. There you go.
All right. So let's switch back here.
Ah, okay, that's why. It goes into the slot there. I just need to yank it a little bit more. Oh, there we go.
Action cam.
That's tight. That's pretty darn tight, right there. Now it looks like the picture.
So you had to tighten that down at the bottom?
Tighten what down?
And then just move the cables through? You just had to make sure it had clearance?
Yeah, it needed to get into the slot there, and then we pulled everything up to the top, so there's no excess wires rolling around down here.
Okay.
And that's the end of step 76, it looks like. Uh-oh, my photo didn't load for 77. Do you have that one?
Let's check. Take that. So 77?
Oh, there we go.
Which one's me? The first
All of them?
Oh, okay.
In this step, you'll get another...
Oh, too close, too close.
Oh,
back off.
and you skipped a few steps.
Oh.
Well, I would love to go forward to 96.
Hey, go back here. All right, it's
I don't
foreshadowing.
think we can cheat on this one.
Foreshadowing. All right, we got pretty.
There you go, 77. Is that right? 77?
No, 77. Oh yeah,
Yeah, because we did the Y tower. So this is the X tower, which looks like it's opposite the power supply back here. So this guy,
Another pipe. Aluminum extrusion.
lumen extrusion. This is probably a 2020,
Yep.
which is just a little bit smaller than an inch.
20,
20 millimeters.
20 millimeter.
Most of these things are based on metric.
Right.
Now you can get 1 inch, but then nothing will fit because all the fittings. And I know someone that did buy a 1 inch and nothing fit.
It's like, darn you, United States. Get on the metric already. Come on. Imperial scum.
Okay, so we have our other piece of extrusion, and I'm supposed to. Is there a wire I need to run up through this? The black wire, the red wire? Probably a black wire.
Same as we did in the previous tower.
Guessing
There are
this
no
goes
wires. No wires.
What? Alright.
Except no wires. So, Allen, bolt that on. Still with your gap. Mind the gap.
Okay. So it just drops into place, eh?
At the back of the power supply and tighten the bolt. So this one's the back. Yep.
Yep.
I guess that looks like the front to me, but I mean, this looks like the back where the plug would go.
Yeah, you know, that is kind of the back. But it's all your perspective, I suppose. Oh, this one's all tight. It's definitely got to be loosened. Loose.
That would look like the back. This is the X. I call that the X over there. The X tower.
Yeah, I know.
That was
a
the
little
Y tower.
odd. Y, X, and I guess that's Z. So even though it's not Cartesian, I guess you could think of it as a polar.
It's got 3.
It's got 3.
You gotta label it 3 of something.
You have to do math to really get X, Y, Z. But you know, you could call these A, B, C if you wanted it. It doesn't really matter.
That part of the alphabet was already used somewhere else. Webcam's getting toasty.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that one's still a little hotter than
Is it?
normal webcams you think should get.
You know, I got that one because it doesn't have autofocus, I think. So it works well. We had it on the Raspberry Pi to do time lapse on the other Delta upstairs, the older raw stock. So it's good for that. Even cheaper webcams like that, if you don't get a Pi 3, they don't seem to keep up. They seem to crash a lot with the video. They don't have the processing power, I guess, to handle that. All right, we have the tower, and it looks too high. Let me get this too high. Lower it a little bit.
Okay. Greg's watching us. Thank you, Greg. He gave us a nice shout out.
Is that our Greg?
That's your Greg, yeah.
Okay.
This is a proof of concept and a quick build. Yeah. He's going to finish it all tonight, right now. It's going to be a all-nighter.
You'll be here with me until 3 tomorrow. You know, I don't know how much longer this will take to build, but there are actually almost 200 steps. And if we're on
Halfway.
77...
Halfway. Let's go back to those steps and we got them. Let's see.
All right, what's 78 then?
Let's go back.
Oh, I'm supposed to put another shim on here. So
Yeah.
my shim
Yep.
in place here.
Use small shim.
You know, I don't know if that goes face up or face down.
Now I can mount the cam there. Our action cam is
Looks like that ought to go face down.
I'm gonna hold the action cam.
Action cam!
Those are shims.
Shim shimmy.
Like you can't see it.
78. Can you see the shim?
No, I'm saying the next step. Yeah.
Next step,
Not,
78.
You're not loading.
Well, my video, let's see if I actually got that.
Alright, so 78.
Yeah, my page never finished, I guess.
The two 26 gauge white wires from the wire pack.
What?
You have a wire pack.
What wire pack?
This is step 78. Prep thermistors wires.
Thermistor wires, those are the really thin ones.
This step will get the two 26 gauge white wires.
Yeah, those were tiny.
Yeah, that looks like.
Yeah, they're in here somewhere. There we go. Hey!
Tiny wires. Forgot to switch it back. Those are the tiny wires we're on step 78.
So these are probably the thermistor wires from the heated bed, I'm guessing.
One of the wires are pre-crimped to a connector. Look at that. There's something crimped on that end.
Yeah,
Those
little
are tiny.
cookies. I think it actually pops into a connector.
Okay.
So those are the ends that would seat into a
Let's
connector.
put that on that action camera. Those little bad boys. Too close. They're tiny.
Too tiny?
And that's to get the signal from the heat bed? Is that what it is?
This is the thermistor, I think, that's attached to the heated bed. It's the only thing down at the base here is the power supply and then the heated bed. All the other pieces end up at the top.
Okay.
So the control
'Cause
board.
the bed never moves, right? This bed
Right.
stays still, and just the head.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
3 axis. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have your skates going up and down here and the rods, and then your actual SE300 mounted here, doing your extruding and
All right.
squishing out all that filament onto the bed.
Let's look at those steps again.
So I probably need to leave these on this end. Does it say which end? It says to put the connector
Yeah,
on.
the clips go into the.
3 crimped connectors.
We have the white.
Inserted into the white 2-pin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's in here somewhere too. Along with everything else that I'll have to keep jumping up here. Well, hey, there's some black wire.
Those got to be used for something good.
Okay, I think that connector's in here. Because there's my little thermistor.
It's kind of stretched out. Oh, he does not want to stay stretched. Not silicone wire, I guess.
Look about right?
Yep. So, it doesn't look
That's,
like it
locking.
has, yeah, male, female, it just looks like there's not they're both standard, they're both the same. I guess it doesn't matter which is which.
That looks right. Just have to clip him in. One clippy. Two clippy. There we go. Now
Now what? Back to the browser we go. I need my keystroke set up. Okay. 79. So that's the X tower. That's X tower.
Wait. So you're gonna make me fish it down the one that I've already done. I wonder why they did that instead of having you do it ahead of time. Maybe because these wires are finer or something.
So the blink ends, the wires.
I mean, these are just gonna slide down. They're so small, they should easily go down. These won't be as painful as the last three, which are much larger, since those are actually power neutral ground.
Action camera here. Watch this. Max sleep. Anything yet?
I don't think we're quite there. Shouldn't be too far though.
Can't see from this angle. I'm out of link with my cable.
What's that?
I'm out of link. I can't go any further.
Oh,
So I can't.
I can come over. I don't think you're going to see it from that angle.
This is
Rotate it.
I know the suspense is killing them. Everybody's watching.
Right.
5,000 people watching right now. You want to see that.
See that white wire come out.
Anticipation.
Should be pretty close. Not yet though. I just don't know how much slack.
Yeah, I got some tweezers here. I got it.
You know, I'm not sure if this is still progressing or just stacking up inside the tower.
I need to vacuum.
Can I back this up a little bit so I can get closer to it?
It'll be like twist as you push down. I don't know if that would make a mess.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like,
No.
can't tell.
Nothing yet.
Nothing. I'm gonna pull it back out, see how far it actually went. Like it was
So
a few inches off.
So it got down to about right there.
What do you think? Should we try a little vegetable oil?
Drop the hole. It worked last time, huh? Did it help?
Yeah, it's a little different though.
We're gonna cook after this. Speaking of cooking, I haven't gotten eaten yet. We got 38 minutes we've been recording. Not all that's been live streaming because I didn't start the stream, but got 39 minutes now.
I don't know that this is actually taking anything. Maybe if we can.
You gonna do it on a rag and then where's your microphone?
Yeah.
Or just wipe it down the whole thing, or?
I'm just gonna wipe some of it down. Should tight.
Improvisation.
Yeah, messiness.
See if we got any.
I just don't think this is gonna work as well as it did for the other wires. why when we 3D print, even if we don't use PLA, it always smells like corn. It seems to be helping.
Getting, yeah, there we go. We have penetration.
All right. Got it. I don't know how far you need to pull it. That's probably good.
Okay.
So it still needs to stretch over and plug into the control board.
Ooh, oily. Ooh, that's really oily.
It's Ray. Hello.
I was watching you live on YouTube. You're not live.
Yes, we are.
We're live. You're our first phone-in customer.
Yep, yep. Do you have any requests? You know, I could build other things.
No, but that's pretty cool. I feel like I'm there. And by the way, sorry I'm not there. Maybe I'll get your next ability. Oh, there it is. I'm drinking. All right, man. Sorry to disturb you.
That's okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We know that 2 people have watched this now.
And they don't believe we're really here.
Right.
It's a crazy time of day.
All right, so this is.
All right, so we have the thermistor wires in the X tower.
We're on Z.
Are we?
That's yeah. 70.
Oh, whoa, wait. The remaining bracket, right? No. Wait.
No, we just finished. Oh. Yeah. Oh no, you're right. We'll do that.
Feed the wires, all right.
Okay,
So we
we'll
did
do that.
79. So what's 80 now? Z. Yeah. So, and I need to put the black wire up through Z.
So let me show everybody what we're on. Step 80, Z tower prep.
And I am not going to try any vegetable oil for this one.
That one's thick enough. It looks
I think
straightforward.
since it's a single wire and it's got the plastic jacket.
Oh wait, did you need to go through something back there on the bottom first?
I don't know. What's the picture show? It just looks like I'm pushing it up the tower.
So it looks like it will have to eventually come through in between there, right? Would it not?
Will it?
Because right here it looks like he doesn't have that.
Right, but what's the next picture show? It's fuzzy, I can't tell.
Oh, then he's just.
And he tightens it. But it looks like it's on the outside.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's coming outside. Okay, cool, yeah.
I think we're good. Yeah, you don't really want it in here because that's where the belt goes.
Ah,
So
yeah,
it could get caught in the belt.
Well, see this one. See this one. Oh, because it's just going to come out from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side.
the side.
Okay. Sorry, we were looking at that. Is what we're looking at, discussing which one is which there, which direction it goes, and now.
And I'm thinking that vegetable oil is a good idea every time.
Already got a hum.
It's blending up, man. It's not even fine. I'm gonna dip it in a little veggie oil.
All right. Did you?
A little bit down. Shake, shake.
Twisted there. Back to the action cam. This is the Z tower.
Yeah, we can't call them axes. Or an axis.
They're all axes parallel to each other. Wow. It's crazy to say. You think that wire would just go straight through?
You'd think. Well, you know. It's not the most rigid thing, so it just gets bound up in there. It's more rigid than the thermistor wire, but it's just like it gets wrapped around on itself at some point. Should be. It's not all the way through yet. Probably still got a couple inches at least. Maybe more.
So let's
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back. See how far it made it.
So close.
It's like an inch,
close.
2 inches. Fine.
What about gravity?
Gravity?
Put it. Oh, that's still probably bind up.
What's that?
It would probably still bind up. So, sure.
You mean just put it down and let it?
Yeah, like,
Alright.
I don't think it goes. It's fully lubed now. It's gonna go.
Hopefully.
Shimmy and shake yourself.
Don't worry, I can get it to bind up. That towel. Alright, what step is this? Is this
80.
80 even?
80 even.
Man, what the heck? Come on, man. I know it's
What if
in
you
there.
bang that in on
It's
the
a
ground?
black wire in a
Right.
dark hole.
Or if you bang that in on the ground, like, would it go through on that end of the part?
Bang it on the ground.
Alright, I don't know. Yay, see how much that helped? No, okay.
Clean the carpet off. Oh wait, it's right there.
You got it? Well, that,
No, let me try it. Pliers, that's not enough. It's like right on the edge.
oh, we got it.
Ta-da.
Here we go.
Okay. So next we have to put this down into the stand. I'm gonna have to loosen these T-nuts up because they're too tight, I think. Oh, and I'm missing one. That's not good. I'm missing a T-nut.
Yeah. Didn't know the key was coming to town. Intermission. Intermission. So how you doing? Take 5 if I take 5. Okay, we're good. I don't have a cutscene yet. Sorry. I need one, but I don't have it yet. I'm busy doing things. Okay, okay.
Might want to pause that